don't know how I feel about these picks. I don't think I'd spend a ton of money on them. I think these games are go either way games. But I do feel a little more strongly, I think, with the NFC. So here are my picks.
49ers at Eagles.
Youngest quarterback matchup in conference championship history. Jalen Hurts 24, Brock Purdy 23. I'm going to take the Eagles -2.5, and here's why. They've got the better offensive line, number 1 in the league. Lane Johnson and Jason Kelce didn't allow a sack all year. That tells me that despite Bosa and Armstead, Hurts will have a little more of a comfortable pocket. Their defense is also number 1 up front and on the back end. Jalen Hurts, I know what he gives me. Last 20 starts, 18-2. He's going to complete 65%. Passer rating around 100. Very consistent numbers in his last 20 starts. I know exactly what I'm getting. Good teams, bad teams, doesn't matter. The Niners worry me. O-line could really struggle against the Eagles' front. The Niners only scored 1 touchdown in their divisional round win against the Cowboys. They're giving up points as well. 9 red zone trips, only 4 touchdowns, settling too often for field goals. And their defense has been vulnerable over the top. 13 40-plus yard plays this season, 3rd most if you include the playoffs. I think the more comfortable, experienced quarterback at home wins a close game. 28-23 Philadelphia. I think they hit on a few more deep balls, big plays, but I think it's eye candy. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Bengals at Chiefs.
I'm going to take Bengals +1.5. It's a rematch of last year's AFC Championship. Bengals are on a 10-game winning streak, and Burrow's on fire. 13 consecutive wins in December and January. The biggest star in the game on the perimeter, Bengals have him. Jamar Chase, 9 touchdowns in his last 9 games. In fact, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins have eaten the Chiefs up. Over 200 yards a game in their last 3 games against Kansas City. The Chiefs' defense is vulnerable in the back end. They allowed the most touchdown passes in the league this year. Remember, they had Ward. He's now a Niner. That's what happens when you pay your quarterback a fortune. Also, after suffering the injury, Mahomes did not complete a pass or have a pass attempt outside the pocket. Now, Mahomes, from outside the pocket, is the best quarterback in the league, and maybe by a stretch. Number 1 in pass attempts, completions, and passing yards. But when you force him to stay in the pocket, he is still good. He is still really good. But he's not quite as spectacular. I'm going to go the big playability of Jamar Chase, the better back end. Nobody has a better second-half defense. Boy, the Bengals really tighten up the screws. I think it's a great game. I'll take points. Bengals 26. Kansas City 24. So I'm taking the favorites in the NFC, which is a battle of rosters, and I'm taking the Bengals and the points in a battle of superstar quarterbacks and offensive coaches in the AFC. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.